What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So this is episode 1 of Noob to Millionaire, a program that I talked about way back that's now finally coming to life. And it's pretty much one of the perks of being on the VIP Discord. And VIP Discord is kind of like a Patreon, but everything happens on the Discord. So you get to watch all my YouTube videos before they go live on YouTube. So you get like that advantage right there. There's exclusive gold making tips, spreadsheets, investments, and much more. And there's also the Noob to Millionaire, which is pretty much where I invite 4 people at a time into my group. And then, firstly, in what I like to call season 1, we go from 0 gold to 1,000,000 gold. And I help them, we do the farms together, and so on. And then later we will go up to 5 million or 10 million. And the thing is, it's way different going from 0 gold to 1,000,000 gold and the type of farms you should do. Then if you want to go from 0 gold to 5 million or 0 gold to 10 million, because you can't really do something like transmog. You can, but you're gonna hit that 1 million gold so much faster by doing steady farms that you can put it up on the regional auction house to sell stuff fast, rather than spending the time to build up a good auction house with collectibles. So it's a completely different game going from 0 to 1 million, which is really fast, and then going to gold cap. So in these videos, I'm going to show you guys the farms that we did, and then everyone that's in the group right now in the first batch is sending me update pictures every day on what their total auction house value is, how much gold they've sold or made so far, and all of that good stuff. So right now, in the first stream that we did, because all of this is live streamed, we did 6 hours of farming in total. Now, the first farm that we did was in Corin's Crossing in the EPL, where the main objective is to get the Essence of Undeath and Dark Runes materials. They all go on the regional auction house, and you also have a chance of getting epic items and blue items with a unique appearance that you can sell. So it's a pretty decent farm, especially now that we are closing in on patch 10.15, and they gets it today, EU tomorrow. So super solid farm, as the materials will be needed for the patch, the new craft that's coming. The second farm that we did is also a farm that's related to patch 10.15, and that's Fellcloth in Swamp of Sorrows. In a decent group, if everyone has speed set, you can get over 300 Fellcloth in an hour. So super solid farm. And once again, if you're lucky, you can get epics like the Skullflame Shield, for instance, right? So that's what all of these farms have in common, is that you do have some RNG, like at least some kind of chance at getting some collectible items as well. And that's the interesting part when you're looking at the 4 people that joins me and their total auctions value, like how lucky are they? But also the realm that they play on plays a big difference, because everyone plays in a different realm. Now, the next farm that we did was an STV on this island where you kill these water elementals, and they can drop 2 different battle pets, a bunch of unique transmog, and also Essence of Water, which is, of course, a material that goes in the regional auction house. So we did pretty well in terms of collectibles in this farm, but the Essence of Water, they don't really have the best price right now, but again, they're also going to be needed for 10.15, so that might change though. Next up, we did a little bit of a hipster farm for some variation. It's a very frustrating farm to do, and it's a Darkshore farm where you're killing these air elementals. They can drop Essence of Air, they drop the Breath of Wind, which is a material that's horrible to farm solo, so they tend to have a decent value. And they also drop really good transmog item, not only green items, but also the white and the gray items that drops out of this place is pretty decent, and you're going to see the difference on that when we take a look at each people's market value on the auction house, right? After that farm, though, we went over and we did we did something like we wanted to do some collectibles, We ended up doing the Alani farm for the Cloud Serpent, where you need to farm sky shards. You take the sky shards and you can get the mount, the Cloud Serpent. Now, it's obviously going to be massive RNG. The okay thing about the farm is the fact that you get Spirit of Harmony, which is a material, and you get like a raw gold, a couple thousand raw gold an hour by vendoring the green items and the gray items. However, we had horrible RNG. Like, usually we have at least a couple of people getting enough sky shards in order to craft the sky crystals so you can get one mount an hour. This time, though, only one guy got 10 sky shards, so one mount an hour. The rest of us, well, one guy had to spend 2 hours in order to get 10 sky shards for one mount. So that affects the gold per hour, but he has a price of over 100,000 gold for the mount. So even if you spend 2 hours on it, on the mount alone, it's going to generate 50,000 gold an hour when it sells, right? So, as I said in the video, like, everyone keeps me posted with the screenshots of their auction house value and their sales. This was only, like, the screenshots that people sent me and the total value was from the day after we did the farm. I mean, we did it on Saturday up until midnight, so they had the entire Sunday to try and sell stuff, and then they send me the updates on Monday morning. So the updates pretty much just looks like this. They send me pictures of their mailbox, like the amount of gold that they have, or they might send something like this, so I can take a look at their total amount of value on the auction house. Right, so pretty decent stuff on the auction house, but it's mainly collectibles that's up here. And when you only have 109 collectibles like this, it's bound to take a while before you actually get any sales at all. So I made a spreadsheet so you guys can kind of follow along and see how much people make. So if we take a look at this one right here, we have this spreadsheet. So the people that are in the first batch is Tenetic, Canel, Vimy, and Demon Warden. So the duration was 6 hours of day one. And Tenetic got a market value on the auction house of 919,000 gold, Canel 263,000, Vimy 894,000, Demon 143,000. That being said, Demon, who has the lowest amount of gold, also has the highest amount of sales, and I'm pretty sure he's more selective with the auctions that goes on the auction house. On top of that, he plays on an extremely full pop realm with a ton of competition. So even if he had exactly the same items as these other guys, he would have a way lower value on the auction house. But you can see that on average, they've sold for like 100,000 gold from 6 hours of farming, where 2 of the hours were spent trying to get the Alani mount, and nobody has sold the Alani yet. It's not too shabby. And I'm going to do like a video after each session that we do, so you guys can see how much the gold is increasing by, and hopefully and most likely the auction house value will increase for each session that we do. Now, if there's any additional information that you want to see on these update videos, then just let me know in the comment section down below. It's the first time I'm doing a sort of challenge like this, so I would love to get some input on it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the update from Noobs to Millionaire. Can't wait to continue with it. And I'm also, in particular, super excited to go up to 5 or 10 million, where I'm going to basically give people objectives, things to do on their own, so they can work on that solo. So it doesn't require me to be with them when I'm live streaming. And then we're also going to do a bunch of cool stuff in 5-man groups, 10-man raids, 2x4 and all of that, to focus on the high-yielding gold per hour farms that doesn't need to sell overnight, because we're going for 10 million the long run, not just 1 million gold. So with that being said, that's pretty much it for today's video. Don't forget to check out the VIP Discord, or even the 0 to 10 million gold guide if you don't have that one yet. 50% off using code Dragonflight. Comes with 180 pages of gold making, the best tactics and methods that I personally use in order to achieve multiple gold caps. And even better, it's an electronic guide, so like an ebook, a PDF format. So whenever there's a new patch or even a new expansion, I just update the book and I send that updated version to your email for free. So make sure to check that out. And thanks for watching once again, and I'll see you all back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, bye bye.